Welcome back, guys, for a special episode 12 of Tipping the Hatters. I'm ChasingLamely, and I said we were going to come back for the semi-final against Tranmere, and we will. But whilst I was playing through to that, we came to Youth Intake Day. So I haven't looked at the players yet. I thought it'd be fun for us to look at them together. If you just want to see match action, I'd skip forward, but like I've said before, we've also slipped to third. But like I said before, I want to bring through young players, so it seemed important that we look through who's coming in the youth intake. So we're going to show the intro, and then we're going to go through the youth intake together, and we'll see if we've got anything special. So back in a minute.
Oh, Phil, oh, God. We are everything in football that people say is sad and wrong. But when we go to Edgeley Park, we will sing a county song. We will raise our voice in chorus as we did in times before. And at Edgeley Park, our greatest pride is the scarf we father wore.
Okay, so this is the intake message. We've had no golden generation message, which is always good when you get the golden generation message, because you know you've got something special in there. But apparently we've got every reason to be excited by Jamie Wallace, who's got the potential for the most gifted players to come through the youth ranks at Stockport in recent years. And we can see from the list he is a defender, right back or centre half. So let's see what he's like. 3.5 star potential ability, centre half by trade, can play right back, can play centre mid as well. I didn't say that on the email. Good determination. Heading's a bit suspect, but his tackling's okay. Not terribly strong, but we'll see what we can do with that. We might be able to make something happen with him. Certainly worth us offering a contract too. So in fact, let's offer him a contract now. Whilst I remember offering him a contract. Because who knows, he could be our next big star, he could be nothing. Brendan Burke had an influence on Oliver Connell coming through. For those who don't know, depends on the stats of your head of youth development, what you get in terms of players coming through. Generally speaking, a head of youth development with decent determination will produce players with decent determination and good discipline. He'll produce players who don't get booked very often. So we should have something good at least coming through here. And he knows a little bit about potential, so we'll see what's coming through. Oliver Connell, is he any good? I wouldn't be so proud of a 3-star player. He can play on either wing. He's not terribly quick, is he, for a winger? He's a wide midfielder rather than a winger. I'm gonna give him a contract because I think I can train him as a centre mid. Just a hunch, but I think if we train him as a centre mid, we might get something out of him. Right, let's look at the rest of what's come through, and I'll put it onto the right view because mental stats aren't going to tell us much right now. Potential. Let's sort it by potential. So Wallace wasn't even the highest potential of the lot. Apparently, it's Lee Allen. Lee Allen's a centre mid. He's strongest at attacking. Oh, he doesn't have anywhere he's particularly brilliant, but he can play ball-winning midfielder and central mid and defend, which is roles we use. He's got good potential. Determination's low. We'll see if we can chew that out of him. I'd like him to work on his pace a little bit, because if we're looking at these roles, okay, he doesn't need pace for that. Doesn't he really need pace for that? We'll give him a contract. We'll see if we can develop him. Let's see what we can do with him. The fact that playing time says youngster rather than hot prospect is always a giveaway, but we'll see what happens. Another right back, centre mid, Charlie Abram. Oh, really good determination. He should develop very well. Again, stats aren't great. Pace is lacking, but we'll see what we can develop with him into. So he looks good. Who else? Frank Edgar's got just much potential as Oliver Connell. So again, fullback with no pace, but good determination. So we'll give him a chance to see what he can do. I don't think any of these guys are necessarily going to play this season because I think it might be a bit too early for them. Russell Caton, 2.5 stars. Does he have anything going for him? He's quick, he's determined. We need to teach him to play there a bit better. Right foot, inside forward's always a worry at this level. But we'll give him a contract. Because he should be able to do something, you'd hope. Billy Hayden, another left winger. Not great pace. Doesn't really do much for me as a winger. Let's look at the attack role because that's what he'll be playing most. He's not going to offer us a lot, so he'll probably still get a contract, but I wouldn't expect him to come through. Dominic Howell doesn't have a best role at either of his preferred positions. As a centre half, his mentals are decent. He's worth us giving a contract to just in case he develops. I mean, one thing to bear in mind is that these star ratings, the potential star ratings, they are absolute. They can improve beyond that. It's just what your coaches think of the player. You know, I've seen a lot of good players who've come through with a 2.5 star rating and they've turned into 4 or 5 star players without you getting relegated, like most people think. James Jackson as a goalkeeper, he's not much is going to come of him, I don't think. Dominic Barker says central midfield is where he's natural, but it doesn't seem to be great anywhere. But he could fill that defensive role. We'll give him a contract, just in the hope he develops. He may well not. He might just be someone we sell on for a profit, but we'll see. Owen O'Toole. You know what, for a keeper, he's not awful. There's a little bit there he could work on, but he's not an awful goalkeeper for a 16-year-old. So we'll give him a look, see what comes of him. Down in the 2 stars now, this is always a bit sketchy. Jamie Baker, what's he got on offer? Can he play the role we need him to? Probably not. I don't know how he'll develop, but again, they'll probably just give everyone a contract. I don't like to get rid of youth candidates because you never know if there's a guy you've missed something and he'll come through. Andy Young's best position's at left back apparently. Not really great at either fullback position, is he? Probably not a lot going to come of Andy Young. Ben Robertson, I'm not hopeful this far down. He can play poacher. He's not very ambitious. He's quick. He can finish. You know what? If we can find a way to play him, he might turn into something. We'll keep an eye on him. Scott Watts, which is just the best name. A Welshman. Central mid's his best role as attack though, which is not very helpful. He can transition, he's determined. I like a player with good determination. I think they're the ones who tend to surpass the potential that the coaches think they have. So we're going to give him a chance. And Kieran Dale, midfielder, right centre, striker, to target man, which, you know, given our lack of target men could be useful, but he's not brilliant all round. It's not up to much as a winger, really not up to much as a centre mid. I guess we'll give him a miss. But yeah, that's the first youth intake. Given a few contracts out. There's nothing else to report. I've not signed any players. So it's just a really quick episode 12 just to go through the youth intake. You've got 3 players there who could make the first team. I mean, if you look at Lee Allen in terms of the reports, he's down there. But 3.5 star puts him as good as Michael Brown, as better than James Ball, better than Matthew Warburton. He could turn into a star for us if we can just sort that lack of ambition out. Jamie Wallace at centre half, again 3.5 star potential is his apparent max. That would make him our second best centre half, which is not shabby. Charlie Abram again is going to make him our second best centre half. If he achieves his potential, he'll get there faster than Wallace will. Connell, if we look at him as a right winger, you know, potentially 3 stars. He could be the best right winger we've got. We'll probably look to replace the right wing fairly shortly, sort of in the summer. And then as a right winger, Frank Edgar, you know, potentially as good as Minahan or Cowan. Not awful. So, you know, the guys who are really looking like they're going to be good, they potentially have found a place in the team. And you know, if we look at Russell Caton, he's never ever going to displace Darren Stevenson. But who knows? But yeah, that's just, like I said, just a really quick update on the youth intake. If you're enjoying the series so far, you want to see how these guys develop, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on the video, just to let me know you're out there. And hit all the links in the description for the documentary and all those other things. We'll be back with the Tranmere game in the next episode. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.